The whole training was very interesting and very engaging, very constructive. And the way it was structured, it's amazing. The choice of speakers were amazing. I learned that how intelligent people are humble, and they were very humble because they were very intelligent. So I was very delighted to have interaction with such a learned people on that platform. And the most important and another important fascinating feature was the Harvard digital modules I went through. So before joining the training, I went through, and during the training, I went through. That was an amazing experience, and that was real test for me, if I learned or not. So to extent, I learned. To be honest with you, unfair would be all if I choose one. But if I'm bound to choose one, so the Harvard professor Asim Khwaja was amazing, and the way he put up the questions to all of us and inciting us to answer the questions was amazing. And I was thinking a lot. He asked me if a child is smarter than the old man, the professor of Harvard. So I was a little reluctant to respond to, but I found child is smarter than that old one because adaptive to the changes taking place around him. So amazing lecture that was, learning organization, learning individuals. So that is what I preach, but no evidence before how to preach it. Now I could preach well. When I was told to attend training in Lahore, I was a little reluctant to go to Lahore amid COVID situation in country. So I thought I would not. I was reluctant how I could learn online. Something, terrible to be online for 4 days, since morning till evening. So I could not. I refused. But my colleagues convinced me, no, you would enjoy that is wonderful experience. And really, I enjoyed. And being online for 4 days, from morning to evening, never got tired, never got panicked. It's an amazing experience. And from morning to evening, 4 days, even I did not do my assigned job. If I'm given job to do from morning to evening online, I would never. So then credit goes to team, SERP team, and the amazing speakers, the way we were engaged and engaged constructively, positively. But just want to, I did tell on fences to my colleagues and the SERP team as well, that the SERP's evidence-based program training is amazing. And the participants from all walk of life, the private sector, public sector, the NGOs, everyone was there. So people are more interested to understand about the public sector. So I heard a lot of examples on public sector. But if we could make people understand and make people sensitize people in the public sector planning processes, so that would be great help for all those who are not working in the public sector. So in the next time, I would look forward to have something on public sector, and so that we could understand the relationship between evidence-based planning or a program design and a public sector design planning. There's a huge gap between, but in order to bridge that gap, so such trainings and institution like SERP could come forward and try to help people bridge that gap. And that would help public sector officials to come and understand what new techniques are to be learned and how to contextualize in their public sector environment. And myth busted, frankly. The last thing I would add here, that such things are not possible in public sector. These are possible, and SERP helps understand how possible these are. But the point is whether people like us are being sensitized on such things or not. So because we are not being sensitized the way the sub team helped us understand.